Hello everyone. The other day I was going through my files of those transmissions from different issues of my former periodicals and all of that. And I came across something from 1984. He was giving me what he called event cycles. Now remember, 1984. And as I was just sort of scanning it, my eyes fell on 2020 to 2029. I read it and I went, oh my God. So I'm going to share some of this with you here. The fifth event cycle was displayed through Rune 19, Hagalaz. In the 2020-29 cycle, the people of the world will feel the urge to break free from the plateau that they had reached in the previous cycle. What had been transformation has now become, through day-to-day living, tedium. Through this need to move on, so the souls inhabiting the earth at that time will create their future. They will cause the gods to stir, and the elemental powers will quake beneath them. Disruptive natural forces will align to the world karma, and the sudden quantum of power will surge through the planet like a giant wave from humanity's tide. This will be caused by a pressing need within the psyche to break free from constricting identification with material reality and to experience the world of archetypal mind. Now, I'm going to pause for a moment. What is archetypal mind? Well, Thoth speaks a lot about archetypes and that they are living programs that we establish in the deeper consciousness, and they're connected to cosmic realities. So by moving into the archetypal mind, we're getting the bigger picture, and we're getting, a broader ability to create, to become the Elohim, to create our own realities. Now, Hagalaz, which is the rune of disruption, is the 19th rune, and apparently Thoth considered this important because as we continue with the text of the transmission in 1984, he says, 19 is numerologically reduced to 1, which is the vibration of Yang, the sun, or male principle. This is the frequency of self-identification and remolding of identity into a progressed and more applicable form. So let's take a moment with this. We're really having to go through remolding our self-identification right now. I mean, this is my expressed opinion. What's going through in our reality right now is changing the way we see ourselves and how we interact with the reality around us. It's totally reconditioning us for a future expressed form of spirit. That's the conclusion of the 1984 transmission on the event cycle of 2020 to 2029. Now I'm going to read to you from my manuscript Rune Weaving, which was written and received by me through Thoth around 1989. I'm thinking somewhere in that ballpark. So this is from Rune Weaving, and it is on Hagalaz, which is the rune of disruption. We have the law, the spirit, and the riddle on each rune. So we begin with the law. The primeval power of Hagalaz churns the seas beneath the dragon ship of the initiate. Hagalaz embodies the disruptive natural forces that awaken the soul through trial. It is the bolt from Thor's hammer striking the stagnant life into motion. Its essence is transformation through chaos, a return to the first creation, the ancient surge of energy that moves us beyond comfort into initiation. It is the raven's call, Hugin and Munin, mind and memory, sweeping through the psyche with fierce grace. The law of Hagalaz demands that we shed complacency and receive the elemental charge of destiny. The spirit of Hagalaz. I am a prophet without a mountain, at the mercy of the final judgment. The spirit of Hagalaz stands between light and shadow, and amid clashing cosmic forces. The initiate is exposed, vulnerable, yet reaching toward revelation. Stripped of illusion, one receives the ravens of Odin, who remove the dissonant chords of the past. In their place rises the spiritual warrior, reborn through the storm and vision. The storm is not the end. It is the purification that precedes spiritual sovereignty. The riddle. Gods of memory, gods of mind, break the seals of the blind. Tear the corner of the sky through which our souls may one day fly. The riddle speaks to transcendence through disruption. That which appears violent or chaotic may indeed be the opening to higher flight. Only through the cracking of the sky can the light within rise free. Hagalaz is not a rune of destruction for its own sake, but a sacred breaker of boundaries, making way for new realities. It teaches that storm is initiation, and memory, when illumined, becomes prophecy.
In the stillness came the shaking, a whisper split the sky, not to tear the world asunder, but to lift the veils and cry. The storm is not the ending, it's the breath before the flame, a sacred pulse of quickening, calling every soul by name. Hagalaz, the holy storm, break the mold where fear was born. Through the ice and crashing wave, we are not lost, we are brave. In disruption, light is spun from the many into one. Through the thunder, through the strife, we awaken, new earth life.
See the towers bend and shatter, hear the old codes crack and fall, but beneath the woven ruins rises Venus crystal calm.
Newer streams through the ether with the voice of Metatron, turning chaos into passage to the light of ascending dawn. Oh, radiant fissure, carve the wound that heals. Every fracture is a mirror where the cosmos cosmic body feels. We are seeds within the tempest. We are voices in the flame. Every echo, every heartbeat becomes the celestial name. Haggle as the holy storm, break the mold where fear was born. Through the ice and crashing wave, we are not lost, we are brave. In disruption, light is spun from the many into one. Through the thunder, through the strife, we awaken new earth life. So sing, O rising children of earth and Sirius flame, for the tempest births the temple, and the storm reveals the name.